Hello.
Hello, everyone. It's a kitty.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if the audio just glitched or not. Because for me, I heard and I was like,
Oh, it might have been my enunciation. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Popcorn Buckets, the movie review podcast that you didn't ask for, but you got anyway. And Luna, oh my God, even Luna's making that face like, what? What did I ask for? I didn't ask for any of
she
this.
definitely did not ask for this. She wants me to play with it right now.
Play with me.
So, Devin, this is my first introduction to the Predator franchise. It was the first one I watched. It was almost 3 months ago, and I've been waiting for you to catch up.
Oopsie daisy. Wait, you watched this 3 months ago?
Yeah. I'm going to need you to recap the movie.
It's all good. So, the movie Prey is the...
That wasn't completely like a segue. That legitimately, you're going to need help me recap. Because I've got my notes, but...
It's not clicking?
It's been a hot minute.
My bad. So the movie Prey, it's actually pretty cool. It is technically the second oldest movie chronological in the Predators franchise series. It takes place in 1719, and I'm going to mispronounce the Indian tribe. I'm not going to butcher it because I do not need the Native American culture coming after me. Please don't come after me. I can't handle it. But basically, Luna, what are you doing? Oh, I can hear her purring in my ear.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really good one.
ASMR for you.
Oh, spicy. A movie review about Prey Head and MSNR. People didn't think they were going to get that today.
I didn't. I saw.
I'm sorry. I just hear...
That's the Predator coming for you.
Oh, God. Low key, it kind of might be, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah,
Is that much of a threat that the Predator will come for you?
Dude, I guess. I mean, it was hunting for fun and giggles. But yes, the movie takes place of a Native Indian tribe where, in their tradition, when a boy or girl is old enough, they take on what is called the Great Hunt. And from my understanding of the movie, is that the Predators alien species also participates in this hunt because they always talk about the man from the falling sky. Right? Same when we covered Alien vs. Predator, where it was known throughout time that the Predators...
This comes out before that. They don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, poopy.
Yeah, I watched them in order of timeline.
Oh, poopy pants. Boy, do we got a treat for you when you watch our Alien vs. Predator episode. But anyways, the Predator comes down. He also competes in what is called as the Great Hunt. And this is where I thought the movie was overhyped. One, I felt like the movie was too short at times because I was like, dude, like, we've got decent character building. And I'm like, how much of the movie I got left? And like, they haven't even ran into each other yet. And it was like 55 minutes in. I was like, Jesus Christ, when am I going to see some?
From what I remember, I was on the edge of my seat. Like, there would be like, oh, okay. And then when it picked up, I was like, oh
no.
Shit. It picked up.
Oh no, when it finally picked up after like an hour in of an hour and a half movie, it was...
Hold on a minute. You can't make that argument. The other Predators also do this.
I mean, Predator 1 was literally action, and Predator 2 was an actual good story.
Predator... What? Predator 2 was not an actual good story.
Oh, come on. I thought it was a good story.
Predator versus Alien Requiem. No. Which one were they in Antarctica? That one was good.
Alien vs. Predator, the first one.
Yeah, that one was good, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was.
This one, I thought was good. I really liked this one.
Yeah. Once it did pick up, like, I will say this. One, the action sequences, once it finally picked up, I was like, holy shit. And I'm not going to lie, too. And this is what I really like. The Predator's technology was not perfect. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Even when obviously in the franchise with the invincibility cloak, well, we obviously can't see it. But when the Predator would use their invincibility cloak, you could tell that somebody was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're moving her away because you don't want her purr.
No, she's moving the mic.
Oh, that was Luna.
Yes.
I thought that was you.
Sorry, what was your question?
Love me, love me, Dad.
Okay, what was your question?
Sorry. I thought it was pretty cool that the Predator's technology was not perfect because
No.
obviously when he went invisible, you could still obviously see him. You could tell that the invincibility was still in its early stages of its technology. Wasn't perfect, and even when it was shooting, even its gun, like its little popular laser gun, the 3 dots where it would line up, it wasn't actually bullets; it was actually arrows. And I was like, okay, that's pretty neat. Because
Yeah.
to me, sitting down and watch this, I'm like, dude, how is a Native American gonna? And I honestly thought, how are they gonna beat a modern day predator? Which it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
It was pretty much a Native American versus a hey, this is what a predator would have in 1719, which I thought was a pretty even battle.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I love the world building in this. I feel like a lot of people are gonna badmouth this movie just because the main character is a girl.
I would have say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you off screen.
See, that's sus that you're not willing to say it in front of people.
All right, fine. You made me think of all the Discord mod and neckbeards.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Well,
No, here's the thing. I've noticed with like modern movies, a lot of time we grew up with a lot of like female action hero girls like Laura Croft and all that.
I feel like our group saw it get pushed.
We definitely saw a lot of stuff, and it wasn't woke back then,
Mm.
but it's considered woke now just because people kind of want to complain about things.
Really, I wouldn't even consider this movie woke. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd be like, it's just another action pack.
I know, but I'm saying that some people, I could definitely see how some people would say that.
Uh,
I wouldn't say that they're right that it's woke, but I could definitely see how people would just say that without watching it and complain about it.
really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. When her male best friend died, and like he died in like the most bad to the bone way possible. Like my man came riding on a horse. He took his, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he came riding on a horse. He was swinging that thing, and he, dude, and I thought it killed the predator. No, oh, this is why I texted you yesterday. I said, how in the world? Explain to me, how in the world does a predator survive a back of the head shot, point like as close to you to me in the back of the head? How? Explain that to me.
So, apart from alien physiology, I don't know what composites of muscle, fat, and all that could be there to stop the skull or stop the impact of the bullet. I can tell you multiple things about flintlock revolvers.
Well, give me one good solid example because I was
They
so
misfire a lot. That is a possibility. I
oh
don't remember exactly if there was blood or not.
there was blood because I was like because it was when the predator came to the capture camp where she got captured by the French colonial people because
Mm-hmm.
obviously they were doing the slave trading
Yeah.
and he just like walked amongst them because she was tracking her
Yep.
and during the part where he was slaughtering her he was able to get behind she was able to get behind the predator and she just said and it was boosh, and you saw the green blood ooze everywhere and his head just like it
It could have been not a fatal. You can get shot in the head and survive,
oh
even with modern day ammunition. But typically, it's like these little balls, like
mm-hmm.
yay big, little balls that shoot out into the gunpowder and all this. It's not a great like method. You miss a lot, They're not as accurate as it can be made out to be. So you have to be a pretty good shot.
I don't know. That's why I texted you yesterday. I was like, how the beeping do you survive? That made me so mad yesterday watching this.
Yeah. I thought, listen, I was this is one of those times where I'm not like, actually, this one worked. I was more like, okay, this is really good action. This drew me in.
It was, and I agree. Like, I just hated that it started off so slow. Like at the beginning,
Most of these movies start off slow though, so
I mean,
you don't have a good ground for argument there.
I don't think they start off. I don't think the other ones start off slow.
They did.
And disagree. Although I will give movie props. The action sequences were badass.
Now, I would argue that it makes up for it.
Yes.
Because what's a big monster movie that you can think of that typically Godzilla doesn't show up till later, Jaws doesn't show up till later.
Mm.
And in this case, what do Jaws and Godzilla not have in this regard? This guy literally has invisibility.
That's true.
So I feel like he has better claim for a reason you're not seeing him. He's there. Because even in the original 1981, he's there.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time. You don't see him, but he's there. There's like subtle like nod to the fact that he's there. And I'm assuming they do that there too.
Okay, that's fair.
Yep.
I don't know. The action thing was didn't make up for it. Although, when your best friend died and he died, a little tear came down my face because he was like, "Hold up, I got this."
Yep.
Oh no, he ain't got it.
Yep, he indeed did not.
Although, did the claws to you remind you of Wolverine claws the whole time when they popped out?
See, that's the thing. Anytime claws pop out, people are gonna be like, "Oh, Wolverine," but no, like I'm fairly certain these claws popped up in another movie because it's like the jagged, like that.
I
Where it
think
pops out on the wrist.
I think it's just one blade in the original. I think. Don't quote me on that.
1980, I think it was one. I forget which one that it finally had two.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the Predator 2 one that it had two.
Yeah. Don't quote us on that. But yes, I agree with you. A lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's Wolverine" because it was using the claws a lot. Well, it's like, dude, don't you gotta look at the time period it's in. Of course, it's gonna rely on its claws and its melee. I mean, dude, literally, its technology's not perfect. Heck, I didn't realize how heavily in their evolution it relied on its helmet because its own helmet betrayed it. When it
Yeah.
even didn't have its helmet, it was like, dude, I can't see nothing. I can't smell nothing. What are we doing? Where we see
Can I remind you that when in Alien vs Predator Requiem, do you know what it relied on most?
the heat
The
vision.
monster it still had some of the tech, and I'm like, I don't think that would work the way. I don't. It feels weird when it had the combination of the two.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean,
but
that movie's
I
not the
do
best.
think this is a good movie, Devin.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The ending was pretty good. A lot of people want the Predator to fight a samurai in feudal Japan, which I think would be badass too.
Hold on a minute. I'm going through my notes real quick.
All right.
So I came up with a couple Predator movie ideas. If you want to talk about yours,
No, that's just the. No, that's the. As soon as Prey started going and everybody started watching it, everybody was saying that they were like, "Oh, I want to see the Predator in feudal Japan fighting a samurai lord and whatnot," and they want the writers to Prey to write it.
so I came up with 3 Predator movie ideas.
Yep.
Sherlock Holmes versus the Predator.
Why?
The Ultimate Detective versus the Ultimate Hunter. Wit versus Brawn. I mean, I thought it was a good thing. Think about it. Sherlock Holmes has to figure out who's killing people. He finds out it's the Predator. Now he's got to figure out how to kill it and not die.
Write a script and send it to send it to 20th Century Fox.
You don't think that'd be good? I mean, it'd be like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter a little bit, but
Okay,
I
we're
don't think
not.
it'd be awful.
I don't know. No, we're not gonna talk about. And we're not gonna talk about that. No. That was a off the wall. Like somebody was on something.
I haven't been able to watch it. I haven't been able to sit through it.
It's
All
one
right,
of those.
Devin, you ready for my second one?
Sure.
Well, hold on a minute. My second one will be you have to pick either you want the fun answer or the like a really good answer.
Give me the really good one.
Okay. So like Django Unchained meets the Predator. Runaway slave is hunted by the Predator.
That's a good one. Django. I mean, that's not a bad one either.
Mm-hmm.
You just want Jamie Foxx and Samuel Jackson. Well, no, I haven't seen Django Unchained in a long time. Does Samuel Jackson character die?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think so.
I don't.
But no, I thought that would be like a really good one where it was like you could do some pretty cool action stuff, and do a pretty good like time accurate thing. It would be really cool to watch. Um, so yeah.
All right.
Ready for my last one?
Yeah. What's your fun one?
Muppets versus the Predator.
Oh my! Why? I know you don't like, dude. You don't like puppets, but dude, do you really want to see Kermit and Miss Piggy just get murked?
Here's the thing. I think this would actually be pretty funny because the only one that's not a Muppet is the Predator itself. So think about it. She's killing puppets that are like yay tall, and he's like yay tall. He could easily just punt all of them, but it would be so much more comical because I could just see Gonzo laid out. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh my, dude, you don't like puppets. I'm glad I don't have a puppeteer. Glad we don't have a puppeteer coming on because if they saw that comment, they'd be like, "I don't think he likes puppets."
No, here's the thing. My idea was not because I don't like puppets. My idea was like, this could be a really good comedy movie. That was my takeaway. I was like, that'd be a really good comedy.
Yeah, but I mean, but the puppet. I guess the Predator wouldn't actually kill anybody because like
No, he wouldn't. That's the funny thing.
Oh,
like
okay.
you just got Gonzo laid out, and it's like, don't worry, it's just tomato paste.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, write the script and send it to Disney. I'm sure they'd love that idea.
Oh, they'd love it. Oh yeah.
Go write the script. Do it. Do it. Do it.
All right, Devin, you ready for me to start talking about my notes?
Yeah, go ahead.
So bear traps.
Oh, dude.
They were made in the early 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
Here are some other notable events in the history of bear traps.
Okay.
Why are you already yawning? I didn't get to the boring part yet.
It's just been a long day at work.
Uh-huh. So 1700s, blacksmiths made iron traps for trappers. 1800s, companies began mass producing steel fortified traps. 1849, American Humane Association offered $10,000 reward for a humane trap to be made. 1957, Frank Conabare invented the Conabare trap, which kills animals instantly. The use of the foothold traps has become Sorry, I'm too far away because of the cat, and I can't really read. Controversial in recent decades. Some say the animals caught in the footholds will often chew off their leg to escape. In the United States, I yawn a lot. In the United States, 7 states have banned steel jaw leg hold traps: California, Colorado, Florida, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Rhode Island, and Washington. A foothold trap is what the dog got caught in at the beginning of the movie.
Okay. That makes sense because I was scratching my head. I was like, that's a weird looking trap.
Yep. So let's see. Just for posterity's sake.
Okay.
This is the Predator timeline that we're looking at.
Okay.
Prey, 1719. Predator, 1987. Predator 2, 1990.
90s,
Alien
baby.
vs. Predator, Alien vs. Predator Requiem, both 2004. Predators, 20th Century. Vague, I know. The Predators, 2018.
Well, the Predators one, the one before the 2018 one, yes, it's vague because on that one, I've seen that one a few times. In that one, it's a bunch of like bad humans that get. Luna is not having any of this. She's like, I'm not having any of this.
She fell asleep and started drooling all over herself. I hope you know that.
Oh, come on, Luna. But yeah, in that one, they're like dropped off in a battle world simulator. It's cool. But dude, you'll hate the human characters in that one. So 20th Century is arguable. Okay. But yeah, 2018 is the latest single Predator one. There's not been a new Predator movie in the timeline since.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So, CGI of the animals isn't the best.
No, it is
in
not.
My opinion. Camp fight scene was cool, but had poor CGI.
Which scene was it?
The camp scene.
Oh, yeah. Bye, Luna. Bye.
All right, Devin. It's just me now.
Yep, she says, I'm out of here. I done made her mad. She says, this show is not for me.
So, the cougar, Puma concolor, also known as panther, mountain lion, catamountain, and puma, is a large cat native to the Americas, inhabits North, Central, and South America, making it the most widely distributed wild terrestrial mammal in Western Hemisphere. Is one of the most widespread in the world. Ranges span from Yukon, British Columbia, and Alberta. Provide provinces of Canada, the Rocky Mountains, and areas in the western United States. Further south, it range extends through Mexico, the Amazon rainforest, southern Andreas Mountains in Patagonia. It is an adaptable generalist specialist occurring in most American habitat types. It prefers habitats with dense underbrush, rocky areas for stalking, but also lives in open areas. It's mainly like a solitary animal. Actively patterned varies from naturality and cathamateriality and nocturnality. Some places it's protected.
Okay.
What are the scientific advantage would bioluminescent blood have?
What you mean?
So, as we know, predator's blood is bioluminescent and glows.
Oh, yeah. The acid blood. I say acid blood.
That acid blood is not what they have. That would be the aliens.
Oh. Oopsie daisy.
Yeah. Get it together. We're professionals here. That's why I put oceanographer under yours. Because you know so much about space.
No, don't. No. This ain't the Big Bang Theory. I'm not Raj.
Listen, somebody out there understood that joke.
I'm not Raj.
I called you an oceanographer, Devin, because you know so much about space.
Oh, that's about the ocean.
There you go, buddy. The circle gets a square.
I'm an idiot.
That's okay. You're my idiot.
I'm sitting there like, I can't look at the stars.
Huh.
You just want me to sit out. You didn't just sit out in the stars, but like, ah, look, there's a UFO. If you do this coordination, the predator ship's right there.
Okay. Well, are you ready?
Yeah.
So, medical orbital bioluminescent indicators facilitate determination of the bioactive molecules in blood samples with high sensitivity using bright luciferase, its bioluminescence BL, can easily be detected by conventional light sensing devices. In this chapter, we describe the protocol measures bioactive molecules in blood by taking the bioluminescent images with a smartphone camera. We exemplify the measurements of conjugated uh, bilirubin, UCBR, concentration in the blood of mice using a radiometric bioluminescent UCBR indicator, BABI bilirubin assessment with a bioluminescent indicator, and a smartphone camera. We show the UCBR concentration is easily determined through measuring the vaccine in the BL color. With a smartphone camera, the method provides practical method to lead to future point of care diagnosis with quick and simple procedures. So, Devin, what did you take away from that? That's from an actual medical article.
Uses the blood to absorb the lights and reflects off the lights. Hence why we see the neon green.
So basically, the real world practical effects of bioluminescent blood would be able to help like indicate different things, such as being able to say you have rolling veins in your arm.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to stick you multiple times. Make it easier to see the veins.
Okay.
Be able to indicate other stuff. Make stuff easier to find, basically.
Okay.
In like medical proceedings and examinations and stuff.
Okay. Lily, you gotta wait until I get done recording.
All right, Devin. Let me go to the overview of bioluminescence. This is in Britannica. Bioluminescence emission of light by an organism or a laboratory biochemical system derived from the organism. It could be a ghostly glow of bacteria on decaying meat or fish, the shimmering radiance of protozoans in tropical seas, and flickering signals of fireflies. So fireflies actually use bioluminescence to indicate and attract mates. Have you ever gone to the beach, Devin?
Yeah. Who hasn't?
Okay. Have you gone at night?
Yes.
Okay. So typically, sometimes when you stretch the sand on a wet sand, you'll get like this blue or green spark.
Okay, the sparkle of the water.
And then you'll sometimes see like a plume of like a glowing area.
Mm.
This is due to protozoans in the ocean.
Okay.
The phenomenon occurs sporadically in a wide range of protists and animals, from bacteria and fungi to insects, marine invertebrate, and fish, but is known to exist naturally in true plants or amphibians, reptiles, birds, or mammals. So, ready for some fun?
Sure.
You know how blackbirds are black?
Yep.
You know how birds don't like look too interesting sometimes, except for the males?
Mm-hmm.
So there's like there iridescent stuff that causes a bunch of like cool like patterns and stuff that we may not see.
Mm-hmm.
I know in humans specifically, your skin has like special like patterns on it, but you can't see with the naked eye.
Okay, I can't see with a naked eye.
I feel like you're just saying that to make me feel better.
No, I'm
I'm
following
like,
along.
yeah, buddy, sure there he is.
No, I'm just
Megan, Kyle's lost it. Oh.
Megan, call Hannah. He's lost it. Anyways, no, I'm just trying to follow along.
Oh no, like there's a lot of patterns and other stuff that we don't see with our eyes because we can only see within a spectrum.
Right.
Um, a lot of other animals have like a wider spectrum, which is where bioluminescence may help with finding mates, surviving. Fungi, some plants may use it to help repopulate by attracting like bees. Bees see different than us, so
well, yeah, they got like 20 eyes.
Sure, we'll go with that. But no,
It's
they
not
they see
eyes.
like it's like one eye, but it has like different structure in the cone. But that's not important. That's not important, Devin. You will
Bees
not
only
distract
have
me.
one eye.
I'm not. They have more than one eye. Okay.
Yes. All right, continue.
They have a difference in cones uh, than us.
Go on.
All right. So they.
What was that?
It's storming.
Oh.
Like it's like smacking up against our window.
Ooh.
Well, okay. So yeah, so they can be flowers do this thing where like the pollen is like different. There's different patterns on flowers to attract bees and other pollinators to like help them make it more attractive to them to make them more want to help them repopulate or pollinate. Bioluminescence results from the chemical reaction chemiluminescence. It is a conversion of chemical energy to radiant energy in direct, virtually 100% efficient, i.e., very little heat is given off in the process for the reason of emission called cold light or luminescence. So, squids.
Squids.
More accurately, like mollusk and other stuff. So they'll do like this little thing where they'll flash or change different colors to like either blend in, um, or like they'll do like a little strobe effect to like stun things. That's an example. Anglerfish are another example to lure in prey. Okay.
Okay. Kind of like what did the predator use any of this? Kind of like the predator did, right?
No.
Oh, shucks.
No. The reason I'm bringing this up because in all these movies we've seen about the predator, there's a lot of bioluminescence because of his blood. I was wondering the scientific advantages of have bioluminescent blood. I didn't really find any in nature. More in medical practices, I saw the usefulness. Um, some science teacher I've had out in this world is really proud right now. Um, but no, um, it would help them like find the injured easier or be able to practice medical stuff on themselves easier. They modify a lot of their technology so it would not be out of the realm of possibility that they evolved bioluminescent blood to help them with their technology and to track each other to make it easier to give first aid. We've only seen the hunting aspect. We saw the medical aspect a little bit in Alien versus Predator and Alien versus Predator Requiem, but more Requiem.
Okay, yeah, we did.
But not too much avail. We saw them like really bad at their medical practices because they just let a combination of the two loose, and they had special technology that could scan for the alien. So I don't know what's going on there. Somebody got fired. That's not true. They died. So yeah,
Damn.
they did die. That whole ship went down because of the hybrid. Remember?
Oh yeah.
You thought I was just being cruel? No, they died.
Oh yeah.
I paid attention.
Oh yeah, the ship crashed. Billy, hold up. Pop's gotta go shoot this alien.
Yep. I think the only movie that could rival that in regards to Americanism is if we reviewed the Fast and Furious franchise. And we haven't been able to yet, so. Why are you laughing? You know I'm serious.
I know. You think muscle cars and family.
Family, muscle cars. Gotta go fast. Oh, my throat.
I can beat the Predator.
Bobby, you gotta go fast.
Predator.
Some propane and propane accessories in it, Bobby.
No, that would be a good Dale, bro. That would be a good crossover. They'll be like, Hank, they got a Predator in in Area 51. Dale, you giblet head, there ain't no dang alien in Area 51. Dude, that would be a great one. Bobby,
Yep.
grab the propane accessories.
All right, Devin. I'm out of notes.
Now you want me to watch it. I want to watch King of the Hill and Alien
I've
Crossover.
started that in Sailor Moon.
Oh, you started Sailor Moon?
And King of the Hill.
Oh, what do you think of it?
I hate King of the Hill so far.
What?
He is an awful father so far.
Wait, what season are you on?
1.
Okay, get past season 1.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming. So far, I'm like, this is probably just season 1.
What episode are you on in season 1? The pilot does make him seem kind of crappy.
I'm like, oh no, wait, I'm on season 2. I just started season 2.
Okay, season 2 is more fleshed out. Yeah, you got to get past season 1.
Yeah, I'm on like episode 1 of season 2, I think.
Oh, where he's scared of shooting guns. Okay, yeah, that's a good episode.
What's the puppet episode?
Where Luann has the puppets?
Yeah, on the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I'm on that episode.
That episode.
That's the last one I watched.
I mean, good for Luann that she's got hobbies.
Yeah, but I do understand the fact that he had like prior commitments before the Super Bowl.
Now, Bobby, this predator's gonna try to kill me and your mother. Bah.
That predator just ain't right.
Now, Mr. Predator, maybe you're just so angry because you in your ship you burn coal. Maybe you just need some all natural clean gas. Propane.
You need some propane and propane accessories.
Now that's
See, what's the problem with your ship? It's not American made. You need to get a Ford F-150.
Oh my god! Wait until you get to season 5 when that truck breaks down. Oh my god!
The Predator truck?
No, Hank's truck. Yeah, the Predator truck breaks down and Hank comes to help.
Well, Luann keeps fixing it.
Dude, just wait. Just wait.
All right, Devin, I'm out of notes.
I've got nothing else to say. What do you want to rate this?
I am rating this a 9 out of 10.
Oh, okay. The only thing I didn't like was the pacing, but you kind of taught me out of it, and this movie did do pretty good. So I'm gonna match your ratings because you taught me out of it.
Okay. So,
What made you not want to score a perfect 10?
That's up to you. I mean, you didn't feel like it deserved a perfect 10, and I let Hank Hill guide my heart this episode with my rating.
It's because Kyle and Devin.
The power of the propane compels me.
Dude, now I want to see a Predator versus Hank Hill crossover. Can you just see them on the fence? Yep. And the Predator's like, ah.
I can see that. Now that is a government conspiracy. I will pocket sand.
No, that episode. No, you're not on that.
I know that one from memes. Okay,
you ain't been to that episode. That episode's great. Pocket sand. Ciao.
All right, Devin. Oh, this is in all caps. Pray.
Wait until you get to that episode, because there's another one I think's meme worthy.
Yep.
Yeah, Dale has some great episodes.
You know what I'm not looking for?
What?
Ned Flanderization.
Oof.
Because what is it? Bill's pretty like a decent character so far. I don't hate him, but I know and much later he's just really depressed and crying and sad and stupid. And I'm like, oh, we're not
Yeah,
looking forward
they
to that.
they do that to him for like middle of the show's run, but near the end you're like, okay, it's just Bill.
Yep.
But to be fair, Bill got the crappy hand.
No, he did, and I know that.
But
oh man,
dude, wait until you find out about Boomhauer.
Dell's wife situation is wild.
Oh, dude, you don't know half of it.
I really don't. I just started it.
Just wait. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. What episode are you on for Sailor Moon?
I don't know. I fell asleep.
I feel you.
Listen, the other day I was like, I'm gonna stay up for Hannah. She's about to get home, and I went to bed like at.
Oh, you know that we're still recording, right?
8. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, I went to bed at 8, and I was like, oh. And then the next day, we're both home because she didn't have to teach, and then I'm like, yeah, we were talking about Sailor Moon at work. I'll watch it, and then all of a sudden, I'm 2 episodes in, and I'm just on the couch.
Finding Evil by Moonlight.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoy,
hold on a minute. Do you want to know what we've rated up as an 18 out of 20 or an 18 out of 20?
Go ahead since you got it pulled up.
Alien Romulus, Avengers Infinity War,
Yep.
Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, Prey, The Man Who Laughs, and Venom Let There Be Carnage.
Yeah, those are all great movies.
Yep. All right, now you can do the outro.
Okay. As always, guys, if you enjoyed what you heard, come check me out on my podcast, the More Sports Podcast, the sports podcast for everybody. As always, we have Kyle's show, The Random Hour, where we have some awesome guests that appeared on the show this year, and we also have some fun over there, so go check us out. And as always, you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Random Incorporated, and you can follow us on social media. You can follow us on Instagram as Rando Bucket Boys, and hey, you can follow us on Twitter, Rando Corporate One. And my last words are propane and propane accessories.
Sorry, I was doing other things. What were your last words?
Propane and propane accessories.